Okay, Romal, tell me some stuff first. Areas that you're happy or areas that you think are your strong areas, your skills.
I think research, definitely.
Okay.
Like, more or less, when it comes to research, I have to go proper in depth. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that type of person where it's like, I just read one thing and I believe in what that says. I more or less go more into depth so I know what exactly I'm trying to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Also, you could say perhaps the logic skills that we've been taught. Like, it's more or less a recap for me, but you could say that some stuff I've definitely forgotten about, and obviously you brought them up in lessons, so
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely been like, oh wow, so this is what we had to do, more or less. Yeah. What
I
else?
definitely agree. The logic is a strong area. It's where your skills already lay,
Yeah.
and you continue to improve.
You could say more or less just research. That's more or
Okay.
less the main, main.
But in terms of your music, to be specific, where would you say your skills are as a musician, like producer, performer, engineer, DJ?
Um, More producer, you could say, but I'm trying to practice my performance. So, performing is kind of very hard at first because you get shy, but you eventually learn how to kind of like ignore everyone else and just be in your own zone.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, production is definitely my strongest side.
Okay.
But there's way more to learn, I guess.
All right, but there is a performance aspect coming in as well.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm saying perhaps the collaborations with the people for the final major project might be that kind of performance related thing that I want to do.
Yep.
I don't know, but more or less.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
So your skills are research,
Yeah.
the logic skills that you have, and working as a producer at the moment.
Yeah.
When working as a producer, do you see yourself as a producer in a traditional? This is a singer. She's got a song, and I'm going to make the best version of it. Or do you see it as like I'm the artist? I'm going to write the tracks for myself. What sort of way?
Kind of both in a way.
Okay.
Like if someone's already got something and they want to show me it, and if I really like it, I'll just put it on board and be like, okay, yeah, this is something we have to do. Like more or less, if they record from anything, their guitars, it could be through their phones even. Like they more or less just send me the voice note, and I'll listen to it, and sometimes even put it on Logic, and it works somehow. It's a different way of recording and stuff. So yeah, but definitely more or less both.
Okay. So producing your own tracks, but also for other people as well.
Yeah.
So I guess in that case, when it comes to the third term and doing a final major project, have you thought about how you want to approach it?
Yeah, I think maybe just in the studio with Grant, perhaps, like in the main studio, because I need to learn so much more. Because I've got so many songs that I want to release, but I'm more or less a perfectionist. I just want to get everything on point, touched up nicely. Because if there's anything wrong, I'll just be there stressed and everything. Just be like, I ain't liking this. I want to take it down.
Yeah.
That's happened before. Like with some other tracks I had on SoundCloud, they just got deleted. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, definitely studio.
So you'd say the mix down is the aspect you want to focus on?
Maybe perhaps mastering as well, but more or less the mix down because that's the most important, I think.
So for a final major project, what would be the product that you create, and what would be the focus on how you were studying? As in, would it be an EP? Would it be a performance? Would it be I don't know, a film?
I was thinking about doing two things, but that might be a bit, long.
Well, what are they?
One of them was performance with one from our class, the production, and one from the performance class, and the other one was to more or less get EP out there because I'm slacking right now and trying to sort out stuff. Right now, I'm not organised with my music, and it's very stressful.
So the performance, would it be your original tracks?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and the EP would be your original tracks.
Yeah, both.
All right, there.
If anything, maybe the EP might have a couple samples, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But so if you did an EP, would there be tracks that are performable? Do you want to perform it with a live band, or do you want it to be like the backing track and just doing the vocals live?
I think maybe perhaps perform it live, you could say.
With the band as well?
Depends on what tracks I, want to do EP and everything. So.
Yeah, because if you've basically where I'm going with this is if you do an EP and then you want to perform the track with a band, you've got a lot of work to get the band ready as well. And I would say in that case, you need to put all the focus into getting the band ready.
Yeah.
You need the music to already be there. So if you've got music that's done, but you think, I want to get this song that I've made in Logic, and I want to take it apart and rebuild it with a band, that's a really good idea for a project. And that will involve more of the live aspect than the studio stuff, but there's nothing to stop you recording it.
Mm-hmm.
Or the other question is, if you want to create new music for an EP and you want to perform it, is that taking on a bit too much work if you're going to perform with a band? You need the band to have...
Because I need the band to play.
Exactly. They need to be rehearsing it for a month.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to do new music and you're giving it to the band saying, we're going to perform this in 3 days...
It wouldn't work out basically.
Yeah.
It would have to be, in advance, perhaps. Yeah. I don't know, more or less, for one of my tracks, it's more or less just one person playing a guitar and singing. So she'll do that and perhaps, backing vocals from me. So, yeah. But it depends. If I have any tracks with, a lot of instruments in it, maybe perhaps just make it live and have a band perform. But yeah, definitely, I'll have to show them and then...
Well, I guess the other avenue is if you concentrate on the music of the EP, you'd be concentrating on production techniques, but also mixing techniques.
Yeah.
Right? And potentially mastering as well.
Yeah.
So this is an avenue that you
Mixing's
could follow.
definitely the main one, though.
Right.
Right now. 'Cause...
So I guess you've got 2 good ideas. I like them both.
Okay.
I feel like they probably are 2 separate ideas.
Yeah. If it's possible to do both, perhaps. But I'm more focused on the production side. But if it is possible to do the performance, then yeah, definitely.
Well, basically, when you do your final major project, it's all driven by you. You decide on it and you have to drive the project along. So if you wanted to perform your music live with a band, I'd say you'd need to dedicate the 10 weeks of the project to getting the band ready, to forming your band, finding the players, translating the songs into a live setting, and then rehearsing and getting them ready.
Is it possible to perhaps perform it without a live band? With just how it is, just the audio.
The backing track?
Yeah.
Well, that would work better if you
EP,
follow the other route, and then you work on getting the production finished, written, done. Then the focus point of your EP may be research into mixing and mastering instead. And then you focus on these areas, and you get the best possible final product you can, and then perhaps perform one of the songs to present it. Then you can present one of the songs in the performance. Say, this is the title track on my EP. It's now available on my SoundCloud. Bam, 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 go and get it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Or is it, if you're gonna make all your music be played with a live band, and at the same time develop your skills in mixing and mastering and production, that's 2 projects.
Yeah, that'd be good if I can do it within them 10 weeks.
Yeah, I've got another year. Bear that in mind.
Yeah.
You've got another year. So at the moment, I want you to think about both of them as almost 2 separate project ideas. Is it a performance with full live music, in which case that needs a lot of work, or is it an EP that you put most of the time into mixing and mastering it, and you perform one of the tracks live? Because you could get a band together. There are quite a few people in our class that are doing band stuff, and it could be that your band as a group perform one of your songs and one of Sade's songs and one of Morgan's songs, and we make a band together in a class. That's a whole project in itself, because you've got to work out who does what role. You've got to break the songs apart, put them into a live context, score them out or notate them out. So have a think about which avenue.
I think more or less whatever's more efficient, you could say.
I don't know. Neither. I don't think it's about efficient. Is because
you don't think it is now?
No. Both of them have got loads of work involved.
Yeah.
So it's not really about what's going to be efficient. It's more what is going to benefit you the most, or what is going to be the project you're going to enjoy the most at the moment in time. But I'm not telling you have to decide right now.
Yeah.
You're going to write a proposal.
For like a blog post or something.
You're going to write a proposal for your project. I like both your ideas, but I feel like they are 2 separate ideas if you're going to perform with a live band. If you're going to perform with a backing track, you can add that to doing an EP, because all you got to do is take the lead vocal off and practice on your own. It's different. It's a different type of research, and researching how to do this one, you would need to look at bands that perform hip hop tracks live and say, what are you doing? How are they taken? This is the recorded version. Here's the band performance on stage. What have they done with the band? Who's playing which part?
Yeah.
They've kept the sampling. How is that happening? Oh, there's a DJ at the back. Yeah. Someone like J. Cole, his live performances are great. Yeah. As a DJ and like a 12-piece band. Yeah. And backing singers. Right? So what I mean is, if you're going to go down a full live route, there's loads of research and learning to do. Yeah. And it feels like that's a whole project. If you're going to go down the EP backing track route, your focus can be on the mixing and the mastering, and then you just will perform at the end and present your idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess because in this case the idea is the performance and how it's delivered. In this case, the idea is the music and how it's mixed. Yeah. You're performing it just to show it off. But have a think about all of these ideas.
Right.
You're going to write a proposal, and at that point, you need to sort of commit to one or the other. But I like both of them, so it's up to you to decide, really.
They're two not bad ideas.
They're two very good ideas. Right.